So we had an idea here at NYC Records, and Robert thought it was a great idea too, to do what we're going to call random record pulls. Okay, so Robert is going to pull a record out of my 6,000 plus collection, hand it to me, and I'm going to give you a little backstory or background on the record that he hands me. So why don't we start that right about now? Robert, where art thou? Ah, very good selection there. Robert, as we know, is French. And this project was a project by French producer Cerrone. Yes, this was his side project around the same time he was doing albums under his own name. This is what you call very percussive, very European, very sleazy disco. One of my favorites, licensed to the Polydor label here in the States. This is my original copy, by the way, from when I was 10 years old. It still plays. So, as all Cerrone productions around this time, 1976 to like 1979, all these projects were mostly recorded at Trident Studio in London, mainly because it was one of the few studios in Europe that had 48 track capability at the time. So you could, Robert knows about this. He'll tell you. You could sync up two 24 track machines through time code and have essentially 48 tracks to work with. And Trident was one of the only studios in the world at this time that had that capability. Other studios soon followed. But anyway, this has Cerrone on drums. Of course, he has the percussion team here, and these musicians are not listed here, but we do know that they're probably the same guys that played on his albums that he released under his name. And the vocalists are not listed. The background vocalists are. And we know that Don Ray played on this too, because he co-wrote some of the material on here. So this is one of those albums that has very long tracks. The disco at this time, especially the eurodisco stuff, Donna Summer and groups like that, and Cerrone had these long album tracks. So side one is just that. It's a track called Africanism that he incorporated into the Traffic song by Steve Winwood, Give Me Some Lovin'. However, and I still hold to this day, I don't like side one. To me, it's all about side two here. Tattoo Woman and Dr. Doodah. This is the sleazy, percussive Eurodisco, quirky, especially Tattoo Woman has very quirky vocals, but that's why I love it. So it's really all about side two for me. Side one, even to this day, this many years later, I still can't get into it. So it's all about side two for me. It's dark, it's funky, it's Euro, it's sleazy, it's percussive, it's everything I want from disco. So from 1978, if you're just getting into disco or you're already into it, but for some reason, and wouldn't know why, you wouldn't have this album, go grab a copy of this. You can get this American pressing. You can get pressings from UK, Europe. It's not a rare record by any stretch, so you can get it kind of cheap, and you might be able to find one in mint, or maybe, if you're really lucky, sealed. So yeah, KONGAS, Africanism. Love the cover here with the baby alligator, and over here he's on top of the mealworms in his tank that he's going to eat. And as a kid, I had a pet frog, so I knew what these were because I had them at home for my frog. But anyway, doesn't get more exotic disco than this. So check it out. So that's our first random album pull by Robert. See you in the next one.